Be a man, they say. You can lie, but don't cry, and don't look another man in the eye, because that means you're gay, right? And that's a man's worst nightmare. No, I'm not gay, I like girls or whatever. So if you're confident in that, why act like such a brat? See, in today's society, we live in a world where it is seen as more masculine to be a douchebag than to be a decent human being. Because if you break character and let out a cry, your bros will scoff and say, "What, you like guys?" Why is this acceptable behavior? Who knew homophobia would still be present 4 years later? Sure, it's not blatant, and we're allowed to get married, but there are still people who want us buried. The guys in New Jersey were beaten up for being slightly too girly. Since when is holding hands a public offense? Because apparently men can only react in violence. Is it so hard to just sit in silence? Why must you say any nasty thing that comes to mind? Emotions are too gushy, so your girlfriend gets pushy, and then all of a sudden she's the psycho. But why is asking you to feel so much? You only care if it's physical touch. It's not masculine to express emotion, nor to have or show devotion. This just shows that homophobia is still in motion. You're such a queer, or that's so gay are phrases labeled as okay to say. Since when is my sexuality an insult for insecure little boys to use as an assault? We live in a world of fragile masculinity. It feels as if this behavior will last an eternity. So I have some advice for all the boys out there, some words of encouragement to throw in the air. Sit up straight and relax your voice. No one will think you're gay for having poise. Just let loose and remove the wall. Is them thinking you're gay such a problem at all? If you're not, it shouldn't matter. Us queers, we're people too. It's about time we don't get that misconstrued. Show your feelings, you're human after all. If immature people still shame you for that, it's their own fault. Fragile masculinity is a toxic trend. It must come to a halt for homophobia to end.